Mm. Hi, my name is Lamp. How's everyone doing? Today is Friday. Fantastical, fantastical Friday. Good morning, Orby. Good morning, Kuro. So, the topic today is St. Patrick's Day. As it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know how it's spelled though. I might have spelled it wrong. I don't know if it's with K or CK or S or with an apostrophe. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Like this, so. Alright. Good morning, Holmes. So, today's special topic is St. Patrick's Day. But I was thinking that the topic is an adjective, like warm, hot, robotic, um, so give me some suggestions on single words. It doesn't need to be an adjective, but could be a verb or anything. But I'm gonna add it to the St. Patrick's Day. I think it could be an interesting result. So give me some single word topics, and I'll try to spice the St. Patrick's theme or topic up a bit. Rainy. All right. That's a pretty good one. That can be interesting. St. Patrick's Day. Harry. Harry. St. Patrick's Day. Oh, that could be interesting. Hey, Master 777 Oz. Thanks for the host. Good morning, Atsuki. So, again, the topic, give me a single word topic, and I'll try to put it into the St. Patrick's Day. So, a walker, St. Patrick, right? Or St. Patrick's Day walker. That could be also something. Sure. Rainy, hairy walker. So far, we only have 3 topics, and I don't want to waste. So, raging. Okay, we got 4. Ah, it's number 6. Doesn't help. Let's do it one more time. 4. Raging St. Patrick's Day. Well, okay, raging St. Patrick's Day it is. Right. I feel like painting. Straight with color. Let's go with color today. I feel like I would be up. Timer. Now we're on. Rigged. Raging St. Patrick's Day. Alright, so my picture, right, is post-raging. So a post-raging drunk guy, I guess, because St. Patrick's Day is obviously associated with green, but let's make him hulkish, like a Hulk, right? Post-rage, but not the Hulk. Um, so I was seeing him like sitting, kind of like knees up, leaning the arms forward and having like a light cast diagonally across his body, so the eyes and so on kind of is hidden, and I want it to be like warm tones mixed with cool tones. That's what I saw in my mind. Hey, thanks TMH Lava and Rogue 13 Polycount for the host. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Well, that's too much saturation. All right, so let's put that on color burn. Actually, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. A little bit more like that. It's Friday, the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Is there any plans for the weekend? I think my weekend is going to be, obviously tomorrow is going to be the stream, the Ask Me Anything stream. If you have any questions, I'll happily answer them. We'll see how that stream goes, but I'll definitely be streaming until most, if not all, questions are answered, depending on how many comes in. But if it's a low amount of questions, I'll just look at the clock and maybe start painting some extra stuff, or just call it a night. We'll see. But definitely looking forward to answering all the questions. I might as well repeat it. There's a clip of me talking about the Ask Me Anything, and it would be good if you know, you had a look. The link is underneath the stream, and if you comment on the clip, as in asking a question for the Ask Me Anything, you're going to be in the poll. I'm going to be randomly picking out a couple of winners, and they'll get a free print from Inprint, which is an online print store. And one of them will, the print will be one of my steampunk Star Wars redesigns. And the winner will, I'll try to figure out how to announce them on the stream, how to pull the winner, or if I'll just announce it afterwards. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to give it a think. Hey, good morning there, Bart. How's it going? Yeah, so that is tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. Gonna stream a special stream because we hit the 1,200 followers here on Twitch. So I thought I'd try to see if there was any interest with like an AMA of sorts, where if you have any questions about anything, you can just ask. I'll do my best to answer. Good morning, Zabi. Dear Bard, Imprint takes a percentage of your sales, yeah. They're one of the better ones, though. They don't take like an extreme amount, but they do take a percentage, you know, for sending it out, printing it, and all these things, right? But yeah, I will. The winner, I'll contact, and they'll choose one, and we'll sort the address and all these things out, um, and I'll be sending them. I think that's pretty cool. Cool little freebie for you guys for all the help and support on the stream. I think that's a fair trade-off. A little bit of higher statistics of view count. Just a simple click on like and subscribe and whatever, follow, and write a comment, and you might get a free print, which is not too bad. Let's make him happy. Post-rage, you're always happy. Afterwards, right? I found this nice little house group, you know, the dance music house, called Sophie Tucker. Sofitukker. So Tucker. It's really, really pretty good. A little like a refreshing. It wasn't so typical house, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. So I've been listening to it all morning. It's a good feel to the music, which is important. Their sound was quite good. There's this woman, she's singing live most of the time with the house music, which is, you know, slightly novel. Let's I wonder what exposure really does. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see that working. I'm setting it to luminosity. That's interesting. What does it do? It actually doesn't change the color. Or my colors were quite low-key muted. Yeah, they definitely work. I was just caught in the moment there. Let's up the saturation significantly. I do love my low-key colors. It's funny how I'm just such a fan of, especially warm, low-value colors. I just love the way they look, how they interact with each other, like all the subtle uh, grays and greens and oranges, and I'm a sucker for them. They have a green hat, right? St. Patrick's Day hat. Maybe he can hold it. People been joining the Discord, which is really good fun. I see a lot of new faces, which is really good. and a lot of people working really hard, like Oms and Kuru and Sayart, and this new guy, no, what was his name? The name eludes me, but Undead something, I think. It's also been started becoming quite active. Really good fun. Glad to see everyone helping each other. So good sense of community already, and we're quite new on Discord in that sense. We haven't been around that long, and people are already quite happily talking to each other, which is great. Lately, I've been having doubts about things when it comes to career, and not career, that's wrong wording, but community, or like what I should be streaming and all these things, um, or if I should be streaming. But I do like the streaming thing, and I really want to keep doing it. But it's always this, now and then you get these weak moments where you start doubting things and thinking maybe not in the correct paths. But I think it's important to not to throw those thoughts away lightly, but it's important also to remember that emotions, you go always up and down in them, and I think it's a good thing that maybe you have a not the best day at some point, so you get contrast. Like I always say about like when you're feeling bad and you remember the day, like, oh, yesterday was such a bad day. It is a good thing, because if the bad days stand out, that you remember the bad days, it means that all the other days are good days. So that's one way of seeing your positive on the bad day. Then the other way around would be if you have a good day, like, wow, I had a really good day, which means that all the other days are not that good. So in a weird reverse way, having a bad day is a good thing. So I usually try to kind of allow that feeling to play its part in my mind, and try to rationalize it and come out on the other end with some sort of solution rather than bad feeling. Shmez, you're talking that there's not a lot of comments on that clip, but maybe AMA is not that interesting. It could be that as well. I've been looking at statistics also on things that's been uploaded, and there's definitely a lot higher view count on the the the, the paint over sessions that are longer. So significantly a lot more views. So I'm thinking about uh, that, like statistically, looking at the numbers, and that's why I had a little bit of a bad day about like view count and so on. About if I should do the warm-ups. I mean, the warm-ups are interesting, but they don't generate that much traffic per se compared to the more paint over ones or tutorial ones. And so I've been thinking about changes or how to tackle it all. So I kind of got a little bit bummed about it, but it's all good. I'm gonna try to figure out some sort of next step plan, right? Some strategies. But that comes with the territory. It's always like thinking and planning and growth, right? I mean, you're looking back at when I started doing these warm-ups, there wasn't even any of these things around on the screen, with seeing how many followers, or even graphics about the text and everything like that, So it's been moving forward. It's just not. But I've been doing it for quite some time now. And to be honest, I would have loved better statistics, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Only try to improve it. And that's what I'm trying. Yeah, I know, dear Bard. Hey, Eric Moy, good morning. How's everyone doing? Yeah, personally, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Not doing any work, uh, ideally. Who knows, right? Who knows? I do love painting with colors. I kind of want some pink in there. I think that would be nice to liven it up a bit. Slightly warmer. Schmaze. Yeah, probably. I know you can do custom thumbnails. Definitely. But that being said, me complaining about the stream, I'm not really complaining. I'm merely just sharing my thoughts lately. But I am not worried. I have some plans for the future. I think it'll be good. It's just a matter of um, you know, moving that direction and trying to improve. It's gonna be good, hopefully. I'm definitely gonna be doing my warm-ups. I enjoy it. I'm glad that for everyone that do join me, it's good fun, and I really do appreciate it. So that's good. Thanks, Eric. It's fun to just explore paintings. I used to do like a lot of these straight to color paintings a lot. I quite enjoy it. But they always, for me at least, become somewhat emotional. You know, you apply some sort of emotion in the painting when it's just brushwork rather than designing. I feel like when the ArtStation challenge ended, or I had to withdraw my submission, I really missed working on these characters. So I think I'll definitely try to finish some of them, maybe not all, uh, just my favorites. Although I think that would be cool to stream maybe um, during weekends. You know, like longer streams where you sit and work on a single image. Hey, Martin Paz, thank you very much. Thanks for joining in. This is very. I'm glad that you're here. What an honor! You're waking up early to catch my stream. Thank you very much. Glad to finally have you. Captured you. Mwahaha. I've been designing lots of weapons lately for one client. It's um, it's interesting. You have to think completely differently, uh, which is, it's always fun to having to change up your process, and especially when a client have stylized their art. When the art direction is slightly stylized, you really have to think first about different design process, to fit their game, uh, but also the application of technique so that it fits uh, what they need. Kuru. Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, there's not a lot of interesting, or I mean, there's not a lot of interest I mean, it's a niche market, right? But I think one thing I do want to change up is a little bit of having more interesting discussions, and I think discussions is the key here to find I think someone to talk to, and or maybe change with different people, of having interesting conversations. But not everyone is able to devote a time slot every week, the same time, to sit and talk shit. You know, it's a specific mindset that maybe not everyone is interested in. But I think that is a one plan for the future. You know, of having more than just my voice. Um, because I think that become quite repetitive and maybe not uh, that interesting. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, unfortunately, Atsuki. That's cool. That's cool. Um, uh, that would be good. I think the problem with creative though is that not everyone cares about it. Sitting and watching someone paint, right? It's not like something instant. It's not uh, instant reward. That's the problem with painting and having it as a something that's being entertainment. You know, it's not that interesting to sit and look at. I mean, most of you probably draw on their own and listen to the topic being discussed. I think that is most likely the most normal, uh, how most people listen into this stream, this 30-minute stream. I'm quite sure it's not just looking at the art. It's most likely having it as a background noise while they do their job, or have their coffee or whatever, do their studies. I think that is an interesting aspect I think I need to keep in mind as well, is that it is a different thing rather than, you know, I don't know, it's something for the future to think about how to approach it all, and what changes I need to do to make it a better, I don't know, not platform or not product, but whatever this is, make it better. Dear Bard, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that's cool. I do love that as well. I used to do it a lot, um, but lately my work has been very hectic, and I haven't had the chance to kind of relax about it and be able to catch someone uh, drawing. But yeah, I do like it. I think it's a cool thing. The problem is to figuring out, you know, like how to make it interesting enough, you know, so that people enjoy it. It's a tricky thing, and you have to try to listen to statistics and but not be a slave to them because they are just showing what's been rather than what's happening. Um, yeah, so it's I love the like the chess aspect of doing a stream daily stream and trying to grow it as a project or community, and you know, thinking about the future. I do want to make something, you know. That's why I'm doing this in a way. It's to have some sort of end goal, right? But it's not for money. Definitely not for money. Uh, it's mostly just to kind of get back to the glory days of conceptart.org, forum days, you know, where everyone was just kind of helping out with each other, and that's what that's what I really enjoyed. This huge community of being creative and spending time because you love it. And I don't care about in this as money. I just want to build a community with lots of uh, viewers, etc., so that I can give away things for free and help, you know, setting some sort of maybe company that will help us out, giving members free stuff, or you know, and that can't just be out of my own pocket because it doesn't work that way. You know, I'll be poor really, really quick. That's the big plan, at least, to create something cool for us artists. A wind speak. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's true. It's a true comment there. That's cool, Alms. That's good. Definitely, when you speak about the quality, I mean, no one wants just traffic for traffic's sake, right? You want people to enjoy everyone's company and not just have lots of people. That's you know, it's counterproductive. No one, no one will. It won't last if it's just empty noise. Um, anyways, uh, thanks for coming to this morning. Don't worry, I wasn't like I'm not like sad or anything in regards of that. This was just kind of giving my thoughts on what I've been thinking about lately. Uh, but I got some plans how to deal with it. I got some some future things in store. Um, but anyways, thanks for coming. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. For some question and answers. I guess we'll see how long that will stream will be, but it starts at 8 and ends whenever. Uh, See you Monday morning for 30-minute warm up at the same time, and Saturday evening for extra stream. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for coming. Bye. Here comes the outro, the fantastic outro.